Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Rachel Ray here, and today we're going to do a little bit of a Wipnchat, which is work in progress and chat. Today, in honor of Drills and Chills 2020, I've decided to bring out an old favorite from last year, which is my Treasure Studios Art Halloween Secrets. This is a 70 by 80 centimeter diamond painting that was designed for me during my collaboration last year with Diamond Art Addiction. So today I'm just going to be working on this. This is a round drill, and I'm using my bead storage solutions tray. They also call it Doris or Elizabeth Ward as well. You can find these on Amazon and at craft and hobby stores. And the little containers look like this. I really like this kind of storage system, so I went ahead and I kitted this up. And let's see, I'll have a link for the painting down below. I'll have a link for one of these on Amazon down below. I'm using a pen that was gifted to me. Thank you so much, Tracy. I love this pen. I believe that this comes from Lace and Lathe Works, which I will also try to link below. Lots of links for you all just here right up front, getting started. I am using a light pad for this diamond painting. It is an A4 size, which is the size of a piece of paper that you would put in your printer. And I've never gotten a bigger one. I just kept with a small one because I never really work on any section that is larger than this. So yeah, not typically anyway. Let's find a drill color and get started, shall we? What's the easiest for me to see in this light? It's probably going to be the diamond shape. So the way that I have this storage system organized is that I went ahead and I took a picture of the side of my canvas, and then I sent that picture to my email. I know this sounds really complicated because I had to figure out how to get the size right. And I played with the settings for a long time and I got really confused, and trust me, I printed these like 4 times before I got the right size. And they're still not all even, but that's okay. And I ran that through my sticker maker, a Xyron sticker maker, which I found at a online craft shop in the UK. But if you just search Google for Xyron sticker maker, it should come up. And it made it into little stickers that I put on the top of the containers. So I really enjoy doing that because I like to organize my drills by symbol. So let me show you, actually, that's what I was going to show you. So first I have the alphabet, then I do I usually do typical keyboard symbols, but this is a Treasure Studios art, so they have different types of symbols. I might change this around, but I seem to have it okay. I basically put all of the arrows and the triangles together. I should have put all the circles together, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Just, it works well for my brain to look for a symbol rather than look for a DMC number. I was hoping that I would have my nails done for this video, but my nails are really brittle at the moment. They're just kind of like peeling, and yeah, I'm still going to give them a break, probably another week, and then I will get my Halloween nails done. I'm so excited. It's the small things. But yeah, so how have you been? How is every little thing? I'm doing pretty good. I woke up late this morning. I wasn't feeling well. And at the moment I'm filming a behind the scenes vlog, like day in the life, for my Patreon supporters. I don't know if it's going to be very interesting, but because, you know, my days, I don't think that my days are interesting. I'm usually just really busy, and I'm hoping that I don't forget to take footage, because that is something that I would do. I'd probably go like half the day without checking in or anything. So I'm going to set timers for the rest of the day so that I can do that. But if you, I mean, shameless plug. I have a Patreon, and I kind of do lots of behind the scenes stuff over there. I'm trying to get better at updating more often. So thank you to everybody who decides to support me over there. It's not necessary, but it's greatly appreciated. Yeah, so I have been kind of busy. The last time I talked to you, I was just getting ready to go to dinner with my family, and I have to say that it went really, really, really well. We went to this fancy dancy restaurant, and it was just to see my boyfriend. No, my brother-in-law's girlfriend. Wow, how did I get that mixed up? In just to see her off because she's going back to work. So he booked a really nice restaurant that he wanted to eat at. That's not too far away, and it was amazing. I'm going to put some pictures in here. And if I can, I will put the names of the dishes, or, you know, the description of the dishes. They didn't really have names. They just described what was in the dish. And I'll be honest with you, for a lot of it, I actually had to Google what those words were. But what's funny is that when we sat down, you know, we got our wine and everything, and James was driving, so he was just very, you know, very cautious and everything of what he was doing. But we had a great time. I enjoyed I actually switched starters with James. So he had ordered the beef carpaccio, and which is raw beef, basically, like really thin raw beef. And I had ordered what was it called? It was the kind of crab starter, and I didn't like it. It's not that it was bad, it's just that it was too much potato. And I don't really like potatoes, guys. Like, I know that it's like the carb of choice here, but I really don't enjoy potatoes that much, and it wasn't against the restaurant or anything. It was just not to my taste. So he took a bite of mine, and he was in love, and I took a bite of his, and I was in love, so we just swapped plates. That's what marriage is, folks. You just find somebody who will eat something if you don't like it. That's my relationship anyway. Anyway, so that was that. Then we had our mains. I'm trying to remember what we had. I think I had the blade of beef, yeah. And it was so good. I know that there are a lot of vegetarians out there. I used to be one. I only buy ethically sourced meat now when I can. And so I know that I want to change, and I'm thinking about going veg again. So I totally understand if that's not your thing. But it was really delicious. My favorite part was actually the truffle butter. So they had this like really, or not truffle butter, sorry, not truffle at all. It was stout butter. It was just divine. It changed the entire like flavor profile of the beef. So anyway, I really enjoyed that. Can you tell? And then we had dessert, and, you know, I guess because my brother-in-law is a chef, and the chef in the kitchen knew him, we couldn't decide on dessert, so we asked for 2 of the 3 desserts, and they actually brought out the 3rd dessert for free, which I thought was so sweet of them. Like, they really didn't have to. We asked what would the chef recommend, because, you know, we were certain that they were all going to taste amazing. But I guess he just decided to be nice to us and give us all 3, and that was really cool. That was really nice of him. So yeah, it was amazing. It was really fun. I was so full by the end. That was a question that I got a lot on last week's video was, so were you full? Did you eat enough? Were the portions too small? The portions were perfect. In fact, they were way bigger than I thought they would be. So yeah, I left there and I was like, I had a food baby. but it was lovely. So if you're ever in Calorglen and the home of Puck Fair, definitely book a table at Kingdom 1795. It was amazing. They only started last year, and they are trying to go for that 5-star kind of experience. Well, actually, I would probably call it a 4-star because it is a little bit more laid back than a 5-star. But the service was amazing. They're always checking to make sure that you have everything that you need, and topping up waters and all that kind of stuff, which isn't really the normal thing to do here. So it was really nice. Anyway, let me take a sip of coffee. Today I'm drinking Stone Cold coffee. Speaking of Stone Cold coffee, so my friend Heike at Stone Cold Coffee Crafts is having, and the segue, Stone Cold Coffee Crafts is doing her DP theme of the month. What would you call it? Community event. She's been doing this since the beginning of the year, if you don't follow her channel. But she does do this kind of theme of the month where you work on something based on that theme. Last month it was cats because it was her cat's birthday and her own birthday. Happy belated birthday, Heike. And this month she's doing your oldest painting or your oldest whip. I'm not working on my oldest whip right now because that's actually that super folded wish painting that I got. And yeah, maybe next time, maybe next week. If you would like to see me work on that painting, please let me know down in the comments. I think I know where the drills are, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'll have to go looking for them. But if you are working on a painting that isn't for Drills and Chills or for the Chuck Along, which I'll talk about in a second, then consider maybe pulling out your oldest diamond painting from your stash or your oldest whip. If you're doing like me and doing the hashtag Whip the Whips challenge, my year-long challenge, which I have failed like 3 times because I promised myself I wouldn't start any new paintings this year, but of course things happen and sometimes I'm asked to work on a painting or my subscribers have asked me to work on a painting, and so I can't help it. But I'm super excited to be in Drills and Chills and trying to do a lot of this painting over the next 2 months. So let's just quickly talk about that. Drills and Chills 2020, hashtag Drills and Chills 2020, all one word, no and symbol, is being hosted by K Diamond Paints, who's here on YouTube. I just posted on my community wall yesterday the official launch video, and so if you have questions, please check out that video first. Any more questions than what I cover right this second. Drills and Chills is open to everybody who has a public Instagram account. If you don't have one, you don't need to make one. You don't need to make your private account public, but you could make a new profile that's public just for the Drills and Chills. This is because private accounts photos, on Instagram, if you're using the hashtags, they won't show in the feed. So we won't be able to see them when we follow that hashtag. So if you don't have an Instagram, you can follow along, but you won't be entered to win the contest. That's just a part of the rules. But you're welcome to work on your diamond paintings during this time. Join us. It's just a community event. It's not this massive points system based kind of thing. It's very relaxed. You can start at any time from now until October 31st, 2020, if you think you can finish one that day. But essentially the idea is just to tag your diamond painting, post a picture of your diamond painting before you start working on it using the hashtag Drills and Chills 2020. So you just put up the picture, and in the little caption area, you write in that hashtag. And then, yeah, I mean, I feel like it's relatively easy to do, pretty much foolproof, but it is only on Instagram and you have to have a public profile. You can join at any time. You don't have to start right away. It's just that, you know, the earlier you start, the more time you have to complete your painting. And it's just one entry per person that finishes a diamond painting for the grand prize. The grand prize, if I remember correctly, is a box from paintingwithdiamonds.co.uk, who is an official authorized reseller of the Everlasting tips, and it's a Drills and Chills box, which I've actually ordered. I didn't want to wait, and I'm not going to enter the Drills and Chills this year because I was so lucky to win last year. So I won Drills and Chills 2020 last year, and I won a t-shirt, which is so cool. But this year, I don't think there is a t-shirt. But still, even if there weren't prizes, I would highly encourage you to join us and just have some fun. You can enter with any painting that kind of screams fall, autumn, seasons changing. It doesn't have to be fall or autumn because, you know, not everybody is kind of in that time spot right now with the, you know, where you live. If you're in the southern hemisphere, we have to remember those people too. But it's recommended that you work on something that is autumnal. Yeah. And again, if you have any questions, please check out Kay Diamond Paint's video since she is hosting. And I'm sure that she will have answered all the questions in her video. But yeah, if you still have questions, please ask her directly. I don't know all the ins and outs, to be honest. But I'm just so excited to be here again with this painting. This painting is magnificent. It is huge, and I believe, what time is it now? Whew, 18 minutes, okay. I will put in a picture. So here's a picture of the entire mock-up of the canvas. It is really cool. There's a lot going on in this picture. It's got an elf dancing on the side that's kind of reminiscent of Lord of the Rings. It's got pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns, a big tree, kind of spooky hollow kind of tree there's a black cat on a stack of books. I mean, it's everything that autumn is for me. And that's why I love this painting so much. I can't be the only stereotypical girl who loves listening to, you know, young adult fiction, curling up with a book in front of a fire, or, you know, I don't know, when I think September, I just think all of those things. That's kind of the nostalgia for me. And I've just run out of glue in my pen. I'm going to pick up a new pen because, does this one have glue? I think it does. This one, oh goodness, where is this one from? This one is beautiful. I got it not too long ago. I'm trying to remember. Anyway, I'll have it linked down below so that you can check it out for yourself. This is a pine cone pen. I don't know if you can see. There are pine cones embedded in it. And the other one that I got from them, I gave away as a giveaway a while ago, Which, by the way, sorry, I was catching up on comments today, and I was really behind. I was like 6 days behind, y'all. There's no excuse. Season's changing. Things are changing. I need to get back into a normal routine again, and checking comments was just not on the top of my list, but I did get to them today, and I answered as many questions as I could. And I'll go back to that in a few minutes because I want to talk about the Chuck Along too. But giveaways. So please don't ever say giveaway in your comment. It will be flagged and deleted, because if you say giveaway, my videos will come up in searches for giveaways, and then I'll get a bunch of people only subscribing to get giveaways, which is not cool. Oh, there's nothing on that end. Dang it. Single placing for the win. So yeah, that's why I don't do that, because let's face it, there are a lot of leeches on YouTube. Okay. I don't know if you will notice as a watcher, but if you're a content creator, if you're, wrong symbol. If you're making videos for YouTube, you will see that a lot. People ask me all the time, when are you going to do a giveaway? I'll do a giveaway when I do a giveaway. That's my answer. I don't like to feel like people are only coming to my channel just to get a chance to win something. I love giving stuff away, but I don't like being asked. I feel like that's kind of rude. You know what I mean? Anyway, okay, I'm going to get off that now. Let's talk about Chuck Along too. So if you don't know what that means, Chuck Pinson is a very well-loved artist in the diamond painting world. He does magnificent paintings. Check him out, Chuck Pinson. Is it chuckpinsonart.com or chuckpinson.com? Anyway, he's lovely. If you like Thomas Kincaid type pictures, you're going to love his artwork. He is licensed to, at the moment, Dreamer Designs and Diamond Art Club. And so you can find his work on those sites. But there are some creators who are doing the Chuck Along. So do you know Mindy's Diamond Moment here on YouTube? Mindy, MINDY''S, Mindy's Diamond Moment. If you go to her channel, I'll try to link this information video down below so that you can go and join. If you're working on a Chuck Pinson, you can join in. They're calling it number 2 because they did this last year as well. And so they want to revive it and bring it back. I guess it's because Chuck has a lot of seasonal paintings. And so even if you're doing drills and chills, you could also, tag the Chuck Along too. We love inclusion, so I'm sure that it will be just fine. But I think there are prizes with them as well, but I believe you have to join a Facebook group. So if you're not a Facebook person, then you might be out on that too. But again, you could always join in using the hashtag, and then, if you have a private profile, other people will be able to see your work too. And it's always nice to see what people are working on, how they work, what their setup is like, because we all work differently on diamond paintings, and there isn't just one right way to do a diamond painting either. You might enjoy making little sections, or you might enjoy doing one color at a time all over the canvas. It's always fun to see what other people do with their diamond paintings. So if you are interested in joining the Chuck Along and completing a Chuck Pinson painting, please click the link that's in the description box of this video to get more details on that, because I'm sure that Mindy will have all the answers and I would love for you to hear it straight from her. So those are some of the DP theme of the month. Hashtag DP theme of the month, hashtag Drills and Chills 2020, and hashtag Chuckalong2, which are some community events that are going on right now, which you can feel free to join in on. As for me, yeah, I'm just going to be doing the Drills and Chills, but I'm not officially participating, if you know what I mean. But I will be posting progress pictures, but I will refuse any prize this year. I was so excited last year, though. I was so excited. Okay, let's talk a little bit about comments, because I got some comments late last night and early this morning, which I just want to address here really quickly. And no, I'm not going to name and shame anybody or anything like that. But I think that people are reading into my last video about the different types of diamond painting adhesives and my personal opinions and feelings on them and diamond painting companies and such, and feeling a little, well, they're feeling some kind of way. I'm not gonna assume how they feel, but I just wanted to say that I am as much of a consumer of these crafts and these companies as you are. And I understand that a lot of people are diamond painting on a budget. However, I have to take a stance, and I have to tell you why I will not be buying from sites that I talked about in that video. Because it's a legal issue. It's a legal issue and it's a moral issue, but you know, I'm not here to get on my high horse about it. That is up to you and your feelings. But for me, the biggest reason why I'm a diamond painting snob is because I have been diamond painting for years. I have my own preferences on the types of canvases and the types of adhesives, the types of diamonds, all of that. As you, from the moment that you start until you get to a certain stage, you're going to find what you like and what you want. And that's no different for me. But I am at the stage of my diamond painting career, or whatever you want to call it. Call it whatever you want. Call it diamond painting snobbery. It doesn't hurt my feelings. I am a snob because I have my own preferences. And I don't think that that is a bad thing. If you disagree with my things, if you disagree with how I say things or how I make videos, I'd encourage you to make some videos too. Because it's nice to see other people's perspectives and opinions on these things. I by no means believe that I am the end-all be-all of diamond painting. Please do not think that I am. I'm not. I don't want anyone to think that. We need more people. We need more opinions and voices. All I'm saying is that with the platform that I have created, I cannot justify giving airtime to companies that steal images from legally licensed artists. Artists whose work is legally licensed, but they are not being appropriately paid for their work. If you would like to see a very, very, very interesting video on this, please check out Jessica, Tiny Worlds of Wonder. I linked her video, was it yesterday or the day before, on my community tab, but I'll go ahead and put it down below. She explains it very well. And I personally think that obviously where I'm coming from is that I'm a creator on YouTube. I am monetized. If I show unlicensed art, if I show artwork, If I show images that are licensed to an artist, and she explains in the video how that works and what that means, if I show that on my channel, I could get in legal trouble. Do you want me to get in legal trouble? I'm sure that you don't. Maybe some people do, but I mean, I don't. And I want to do what's best for the artist themselves. Some people might not feel that way. That's fine. But I'm not going to promote it on my channel. I think that some people thought that I was naming and shaming. I'm not shaming anyone. But I will use my platform to ask people nicely to please consider where they are purchasing their diamond paintings. Therefore, I am only showing stores that sell licensed artwork. That is, the artist is being paid, they're being compensated for their very good work, for the reselling of their very good work, which is something that should be done. Because diamond painting is unregulated, this is happening. And so if you personally are listening to this and you're thinking in your head, oh my God, she sounds like a complete snob, that's fine. I don't mind if you think of me that way. You are free to click away, unsubscribe if you wish, but I hope that you can understand what that means to me. What it means, not that you unsubscribing, sorry. What it means to me to sit here and make videos to, if I were to tell you to go to a site where I have seen stolen artwork of my favorite artists, what does that make me? It makes me a hypocrite. That's how I feel. Am I right? Am I wrong? It doesn't matter, because that's just how I feel. It doesn't matter how many subscribers I have on YouTube. That is how I feel. So anyway, I just wanted to get that out because, yeah, I have my own preferences like everybody else. And if you have a different opinion, that is perfectly fine. But until I see someone else with someone that feels this way, make their own channel and go through these things and get copyright strikes and have the fear that their channel is going to be taken away, years of hard work is going to be taken away, that their friends who are artists are constantly under threat of companies reselling their own images for profit they will never see. Yeah, I'm just going to keep going the way that I'm going. And honestly, it doesn't hurt my feelings. So criticize me if you like. I don't mind. It's not a reflection of me. Okay, so I'll get off that tangent and let's talk about what's going on in my day-to-day. So if you bared with me during that and you haven't clicked away out of rage, hi. Sometimes I feel like things are so important that they have to be said, because I don't know if you know, but I'm the same person that I was when I had 1,000 subscribers. I am still Rachel Ray. I am still a chick in the craft room. I really sometimes feel overwhelmed with the amount of people who watch my videos. And I still struggle with anxiety and depression. And honestly, the last few months has just been a whirlwind. And I don't know, like, how do I explain this? I feel like I haven't changed, but I've had to grow a little bit stronger and a little bit tougher. And while I don't like coming off as being coarse or mean-spirited. I hope I don't come off that way. I just sometimes people misunderstand. I'm not an egomaniac. I don't care about fame. I care about making good content. I care about sharing my life with people and making friends with people. And I feel like I have to say this every month. But anyway, I just thank you guys for sticking with me. Thank you for being awesome. And I know that 99.9% of you, like 99.999997% of you understand and agree. I think it's just that sometimes those other voices can be so loud that you kind of go, what's the point? And I think that is what they want. So anyway, right. Moving on. I am moving to 301. There is so much brown in this painting, you guys. Oh my goodness. I really need a filled multiplacer. Why don't I have any glue? Like, where is my heart-shaped wax? I don't know. Okay, bear with me. I'll be right back. Let's try some Quake Hold. I still need to make this video, you guys. Oh my goodness. So, Quake Hold is a museum putty that they use to keep things in place. So, I guess you put it under your valuables. I hope you're going to be able to see this. I'm going to try to put it in my 4-placer. Oh dear. Hold on. What is going on there? How do you... Okay. Struggle bus. Struggle bus. Okay. It's kind of like blue tack, but I think it's supposed to last longer. I really need to make this video, the Battle of the Wax Part 2, with all of these waxes, because I have loads of them. All of the ones that I didn't get to in the first video. All right, let's try it. Huh. Okay. Awesome. Just the thought of single placing another canvas. Yeah, it'll probably be this one though, let's be honest. Let's see if I can get that done. Let's see if I can get that done, because I feel like I've been promising it for months and it's just been the summer and I've been making excuses because I just didn't have time to film, and now we're getting into fall. Why can't we do it? If you don't know what I'm talking about, I have a video that I made earlier in the year where I tested all these different types of wax to see how long they lasted in my pen. And I'm like a medium presser. I don't press very hard. So results may vary, but yeah. Because a lot of these things just depend on weather and stuff like that. School started back yesterday in Ireland, and I talked about that in my Patreon vlog. It turns out that they are doing a 3 parts back to school. I don't know what you want to call it. What did they call it? Why can I never remember anything? Like a phased reopening sort of thing, kinda. So the first phase is from yesterday to September 1st to October 31st. So until Halloween. And they're going to assess how everything is going. I read over the secondary school or high school guidelines for how they're going to be going back to school, because I'm interested as a former teacher, I guess you could say. I don't think I'm a former teacher. I'm still qualified to teach ESL, and it's different, but still, teaching is my passion. And they are more concerned here with the well-being of the students than the grades of the students. So they're asking teachers to try to focus on establishing routines, making students feel safe and calm, and to not aggravate anxieties and things like that. Now, the thing is, this is just coming from me, okay? The teachers are people too. They're not counselors. And teachers have their own anxieties and their own issues. You know what I mean? The mental health system in Ireland is really underserving. And I mean that in the most sad way possible. Nobody really it's not that they're not taking it seriously, it's that they don't give it money. They don't give it funding. So, you know, like, we're all about the buzzwords, but there's nothing backing it up, and I would like to see that change. I really, really would. So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I think that I've been trying to think of a good charity for this month. And I'm struggling. I have looked and I have thought and thought and thought. And I'd like to ask for your feedback, because I think I'll do it for 2 months if I can. As you know, we did Velasano to raise money for cancer research in June and July. And before that, we did the Seal Rescue Ireland, which went really well. Thank you all so much. And before that, we also raised money for the Trevor Project, for Black Lives Matter, for quite a few different organizations, and one was spunout.ie, which is a resource for teenagers for their mental health here in Ireland. So thank you to everybody who participated in those. But right now I'm kind of struggling because there's so much going on in the world. There's so much. And it's hard for me to choose one without feeling like I would leave others in the dark. I'm really tempted to do another animal rescue, but I'm also tempted to do mental health. And so I'm really stuck. So if you have any suggestions, or even if you don't have strong feelings, but you would like, if you have an organization of choice, please let me know down below. Preferably a global charity or an Irish charity, because there are a lot of people raising money in the United States for your causes in the US. But I feel like there aren't as many here. So I'm gonna take a moment to reflect on that, and I would love to hear what you think as well. In fact, I think that's the most important part of this video, to be honest. What should we raise money for? Please let me know. Take a moment and just let me know down below. There is another project that I would like to bring up. There are a lot of really great projects going on, but there's one in particular from a YouTuber, and her, try not to cry. My friend Karen works in an addiction rehab center. It's called His House, and she's based in California. She is a wonderful soul. She has been recording her progress with the residents of this shelter, this safe place, and their journey in recovery and overcoming addiction, getting back on their feet. And she has introduced them to diamond painting as a way for them to relax, to stay grounded, and to relieve any kind of anxiety that they might have. Her channel name is Diamond Painting with Anxiety, and she's fantastic. I will link her video down below so that you can see what she's doing. But if you're interested, if you have small diamond paintings, snack size diamond paintings, I would encourage you to send them to her or to donate some money, because I think that she's doing really good work. She did not ask me to say this, but I believe she's doing great work. And her reason for doing so is unbelievably touching. She lost her daughter to addiction a few years ago. And I cannot imagine what it must feel like. But to be as selfless as she is and to dedicate all of her time to this shelter, and not to mention other things as well. I really think that she deserves the attention I think you should go check her out. And I think that you should consider supporting her project, or just following her Facebook group and checking in with her and seeing how she's doing, because she's doing great work. So check out Diamond Painting with Anxiety, and his house and the work that she's doing there. Please. I know that you're going to love her channel as well. She's a fantastic woman, and she's just very relaxing to listen to. She has a great voice. So, look at all these diamonds that are clumped together. Ugh. You can fix that by squishing 2 trays together, or shaking them in a pill bottle with a nickel, or using a diamond grinder, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing if I can get rid of more diamonds in this tray, and I can show you. But yeah, sorry, I just got starting to get choked up a little bit. I've met some incredible people here on YouTube. There are people from all walks of life and all ages as well. Diamond painting is not just for older, quote unquote, older people. Young people diamond paint too. And there's a good range of us. And it's great to come together and really get a sense of friendship and community around one another. And I know that how do I put this? I know that a lot of people think that there's a lot of drama in the diamond painting community. I think it just depends on how you look at it. And I, by no means, am trying to cause drama or anything like that. I'm really not. I'm not that person. I don't like it. I don't like when people say mean things about me. And I won't say mean things about other people. I think that the biggest division is what I was talking about earlier. And I think it's okay to have a stand in that way. It doesn't make anyone a bad person by buying canvases that they don't know that it's licensed work. But it's about education. Okay, I'm going to get off that subject. I'm sorry, but I'm very passionate about that. And it looks like... Okay, let me get my grinder. It is right over here. Okay, oh boy. So I'm standing up now. This is my diamond grinder. I got this from Archer's Arts, which is on Facebook, and I think they have their own shop as well. And I'm gonna do this. If I fail miserably, please don't laugh at me. Okay. So I'm gonna try to get rid of as many good diamonds back into the tray or into the thingy. Ah, no. Yeah, I figured that would happen. Look, we'll just do it in 2 parts. Squish, squish, squish. Move, 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 move. Okay. There. Right. So put some into the grinder. Not a whole bunch. Just some. Put this on top. And then you push and twist. Not too hard. See? Most of them come apart. Try again. Oops. The problem with this is that it does cause static. And then trying to get them back into the tray. Yep, yep, yep. There we go. Do you know where yep, yep, yep comes from? If you do, tell me in a comment. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. You'll get 10 cool points. So that, well, that's not all of them. Ah, the static. But it's most of them. Get out of my tray. Out. There we go. Sorry, I probably should have cut that out, but oh well. You're stuck with it now. Okay, we're gonna finish this section, you guys. So exciting. I have 14 messages. Oh my goodness. All right, coffee. Next symbol is, ooh, let's do the top hat. 919. This one's like a rusty red. So, let's see. September. I have a lot of stuff coming up, you guys. Like, I have a lot of stuff for the channel. Really exciting stuff. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it. There will be more crafts. Oh my goodness, I dropped a bunch of drills. There'll be more crafts coming. I guess I could say it here. I'm officially an Arteza affiliate. Yep, crazy. They emailed me a few weeks ago asking me if I would like to join their team of affiliates, and I was like, I'm really honored, but I don't really color or anything. And they said, just look at the website and see if there's anything that interests you that you would like to try. We'll send it to you and you can make a video on it. And I was like, well, it wouldn't hurt to try, right? It wouldn't hurt to try it. And if it goes miserably, then I could just tell them, I don't know if I'll be a good fit. Or they can decide that on their own, I guess. Mrs. Coffee thinks I'm being too hard on myself, but I can't help it. I don't know. I just, anyway, you know, because I don't have a coloring background or anything, but hey, we'll just see what happens, right? But it should be fun, and you know, it'll bring more stuff to you guys so that, you know, you can see more variety of crafts and stuff. And I hope you enjoy it. It should be funny anyway. Oh my gosh, I just realized, yes, this is gonna look so epic, you guys. Okay, now it's up arrow 720. I am getting ready to start Christmas card making or buying or whatever you want to call it. And I've decided that I might try to, well, I've been collecting Christmas cards. So at the end of last year, or was it the beginning of this year, I purchased like 40 Christmas cards on special offer. I've been playing the long game, y'all. I'm planning, oh, that one's misshapen. I'm gonna use my tweezers. It's like a round that wants to be square. I don't know if you could see that. I'm going to send out a lot of Christmas cards this year. I don't expect any to be sent to me, but I want to show my friends and the people who have sent me stuff this year. I'm going to try to send everybody a card. I hope that I get everybody, and I don't want to leave anybody out or anything, but yeah, I've been planning this for a while, so I hope that you like them. I'm gonna have to get started very soon. And also, oh my gosh, I really have to talk about this too. The Etsy shop. Well, the weather is really bad today. In fact, if it was colder, it would be snowing. It's really cold here. Is it cold where you are yet? Well, or is it getting warmer if you're in the southern hemisphere? I have to do a bit more work for the Etsy shop. James is getting involved. There's some exciting stuff that should be coming by Christmas time as well. So yes, please be patient with me. I am just so chuffed. Let's talk about shipping really quick. Actually, it might take a little while, but bear with me. So you know how when I did the D-Stash on Facebook, thank you again to everybody, but I was like, I couldn't ship parcels, which are big packages. So diamond paintings, you know, like really big boxes and stuff. I can't ship those to certain countries, but I can ship packets, which are smaller. They're like large envelopes. I can send them to the United States. So good news to those of you who are planning to purchase from my Etsy shop that live in the US. I can ship those to you. So I can ship all the small stuff. I just can't ship diamond paintings. So if you were wondering, because I had someone left me a comment on a video, I can't remember which video. I must have gone through hundreds of comments this morning, you guys. It took me 2 hours. I sat there for 2 hours answering comments. Yeah, anyway. I was asked if I could, you know, it's a shame about the shipping, something to that effect. I'm sorry, I'm paraphrasing now, but basically I think they were wondering if I was going to be able to ship, and yes, I am. Australia, New Zealand, Tasmania, you guys are still out, unfortunately. Do I have smaller? I do. Oi, come here. I need a smaller tray. I'm pouring out way too many diamonds. Let's do that one, the half moon one. You don't even know how much time I spent on these labels. And I'm not happy with them. I'm not like a graphic artist or anything. That's why I really like it when companies send inventory sheets. This one didn't come with it, but I'm sure if you decided that you wanted to purchase it now, it would. And it might even come in color because they said that they were going to do that. And I think it was Anxiety Art Adventures. Laura, was it you? I think that just recently showed or was it Lizzie? I'm not sure. There are a bunch of Treasure Studios Arts affiliates, and they're showing the new upgrades that the company is making, and that's awesome that they're making these positive changes. And one of them is a colored inventory sheet. But that's the reason why I love the stickers that come with Diamond Art Club and, you know, legends, so that you can label your containers, because I just enjoy labeling them. Some people don't. That's okay. You know, that's when I say there's no diamond painting police, because you can, you know, change it how you feel most comfortable. But yes, this, there we go. This diamond painting, the drills are the same size as square drills, so they're super duper small, and you get that detail that you would get with a square drill painting. So like, the reason why you, okay, hold on, let me find another color and then I'll try to explain what I've got in my head that I want to tell you, but it won't come out unless I focus on one thing at a time. Okay, so a while back I did diamond paintings of the same image in the same size in both round and square. And in my personal opinion, I prefer the square, because the square, you can have a small size painting but still get a high level of detail, which that experiment, like that particular painting, was the totally wrong image to use. But Crafting with Mrs. Crochet and Coffee, my friend Leisha, she did a better image, I think, for her comparison. So please check that out. But if you search for a comparison or something like that, it should come up, I think. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is that if you're going big, round is probably a great alternative to square, because you've got the size already. You know what I mean? I mean huge, like this one. Round is a good idea. But with Treasure Studios Art, because the drills are the same size as the square, you're going to get that level of detail, even if the picture's small. For this particular painting, because it's a limited edition / special diamond painting, it only gets released during this time of year, I think. I don't know if it's going to be released next year, actually. So you may want to speak with Rachel in the customer service to see if this will be released next year. I don't know. I'm not sure. But if I don't finish it this year, I'll still work on it next year. I want to keep working on it till it's done. Seasonally. Anyway, yeah, so if you're, in general, if you're getting a large diamond painting anyway, you might as well get it in round. But if you're like epic size, but if you're getting, if you want to go like 40 by 50, I'd recommend a square. Does that make sense? For most paintings and most other companies. I hope that makes sense. I'm starting to feel the afternoon slump now. And it's a full moon, y'all. I am having my monthlies, and I have been in pain for 2 days. So this is probably why I am feeling and talking the way that I am. I'm sure that's why. But it's a full moon too today. My friends this morning brought my awareness to that. I was like, why do I feel like I'm so on edge today? But it's also the pain. I don't really talk about this. Okay, if you're a dude and you don't want to hear about this, like skip ahead 5 minutes, okay? But this is the reality of being a woman. And I'm not ashamed of that. I get really, really bad cramps. Like, this is something that you probably didn't need to know about me, but I get the kind of cramps where you need a heat pack and you curl up on the bed for like an entire day. And this morning I had the worst, just the worst pain. I don't know why that happens. I don't know why some women have worse pain than others, but I'm starting to get terrible cramping, and it affects your mood. Go figure. No, but yeah. Anyway, we're going to finish this section, and then I'm going to say goodbye for today because y'all don't need to hear about that. I'll be fine. I did take a Panadol with my medication this morning, so I should be fine. The plans for today are to edit this video and I've got a shower, and like it's pouring now. Lady Rain, hi. She said every time I say rain, she's like, huh? Because her nickname is Rain. It's pouring rain outside, and it was just misty a minute ago, and now, yeah, it's going to be one of those days. Luckily, yesterday I was able to get all the housework done. I'm really in the mood to like bake something, you know, like I like to bake bread. I don't like to buy bread, but I can't find yeast anywhere. Anybody else having this issue? I think everybody during quarantine picked up the hobby of baking bread from scratch, and now they're like buying all the yeast all the time. Oh, my stomach. Ow. And so it's impossible to find. So yeah. Anyway, keep my eye out because I really want to bake more bread. I got some malted sourdough. Tonight I'm making my favorite meal of all time, which is duck pancakes. They're lovely. Actually, someone, let me look. No, I can't search for the comment. That's too bad. I had someone tell me what it was in American cuisine, and now I can't remember what it's called. Hang on, this is gonna bother me if I don't find this answer. I can't find it, sorry. Basically it's just delicious. It's duck breast that's been roasted and put into a rice paper pancake that has been steamed with hoisin sauce, spring onion, and cucumber. And I have a lot of cucumbers, you guys. Oh my goodness. I am not making pickles this year, which is odd. I usually make pickles, but I'm just eating the cucumbers on their own in sandwiches. Does anybody put cucumbers in sandwiches? Is it just me? Am I weird? I have tzatziki, which is made with cucumbers. So I'll make tzatziki, or I'll put tzatziki with, which is Grecian, with, what's it called? Here they call it soft cheese, cream cheese. Jeez, I'm really becoming Irish, I think. I can't remember American sayings anymore. It's only gonna get worse as I get older, I think. But yeah, anyway, that is what I'm going to have for dinner tonight, and I am so excited. It's easy. It's quick cleanup. It only takes half an hour, and oh, I just adore it so much. something about it. It's super fatty, first of all. But yeah. And then, so tomorrow is Thursday. Do I have anything special tomorrow? I have some fun stuff, and I feel like you guys are going to get double video days soon because there's just so much happening. But I'm hoping that the weather clears up so I can make this Arteza video. Yeah, because I feel like I should do it outside. Hopefully that gives you a hint. I don't know if you're gonna be guessing. You can guess down below as well if you'd like to, and that'll let me know that you watched this far in the video. What do you think I'm going to make with Arteza supplies? Okay, guys. Well, that is the end of the section, and here is the finished section without the light pad on. If I move this a little bit, oops, I forgot the lid was under it, then I can zoom you out and show you what it looks like. Please ignore this part of my desk. So there we go. We have what looks like, oh, that's popping drill. We have the top of her head that's just come into sight here, and the rest of that tree branch, and this kind of glowy spot, which I wonder if I should put, I don't know, we'll see. I was talking about putting sparklers in here as well, but I'd like to come back later and do it once I finish this section, you know. But yeah, look at that detail. That looks so good. And it'll look even better when you stand back from it further. So yeah. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me today, for chilling with me and listening to me kind of rant on. And well, it's not really a rant. It's just my opinion. And how I feel. So yeah. Anyway, guys, love you guys. Thank you so much for watching my videos and, you know, being here and listening to me. I hope that you had a good time, and I hope that you're having a great week. Let me know all those things that I asked you about in the video, and I'd love to hear from you. And I hope that you have a fantastic day, a fantastic week, and I will see you all really soon in tomorrow's video. Take care, everyone. Bye.